Hello, hello, hello. You're back. I'm back. Thanks for joining me. Okay, I'm moving right along. I'm going to tell you today in days, it's the 26th. So I'm moving around pretty good. I wanted to double some up, but when my idea came, it didn't come with a double up thing. So I have to stay where I am and just go where I am. So today I'm doing number 19 prompt bubble. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this series. If you get a chance and you're an art journal or a collager or junk journaler or something like that, I think she does one in July. So, if you get a chance, this has been fun. It's really been fun. And I really have enjoyed it. So I'm just kind of taking my time and trying to think of stuff, and so far it's going pretty good. Oh, look, a magic blue stick goes on blue, dries clear. I just got this, so I didn't know it was blue. I was like, oh, I didn't know it came blue. But I guess the oohoo or yoo-hoo oohoo stick goes on blue, dries clear. So I just found this when I was walking through Michael's a few days ago when I had to go over and get myself some glue. They had the stick was there, so I guess I picked it up. So, bubbles, huh? I can remember. I'm always remembering something about something like that. But when I was a little kid, and I know when you were a little kid, we all remember when your parents got you that bubbles, the bubbles with the thing that you blew the bubble through and it came out, and you just kind of played with that thing, and your mom wanted you to come in the house, and she said, come on, you got to come in now. And you had your bubbles and you was out there blowing them and having a good time all day. And you were thinking about ways that you could get the bubbles to come out different ways. You wanted to link them like this. Remember the bubbles? You could link them if you knew how to do it quite right. And it was just a fun time, bubbles. And I can remember when I was in the store, I was older then, and I saw the bubbles, and I was like, oh man. And I think they were like $1 or something like that. And I said to myself, I'm gonna get the bubbles. And so I ended up buying the bubbles. And I said, when I get home, I'm gonna show the bubbles to my dogs. So I went out on the deck, and I had my dogs with me, and my rocks was Alasa. She was the one who always engaged in whatever shenanigans I would think of at the time. And so I showed Rocks the bubbles, and I go, look, Rocks. So I blew a couple out, right? And I said, look, Rocks. So Rocks looked at them float in the air and everything like that, and she ran behind me because she was like, no. I don't know what shenanigan you got going on this time, but whatever it is, I'm not going with that. And I was like, come on, Rox, look. Follow the bubbles around, She goes, look, didn't I just tell you that no matter what shenanigan you got going on, I'm not going with it. I'm not doing that with you today. Sometimes you just go too far, she said. It looks like she was saying to me, sometimes you go too far with your shenanigans, and this is one of the ones I'm not going to go with. And so I said, oh, come on, Rocks, come on. Play with these bubbles. So we ended up just sitting there, and I'm blowing the bubbles, and the dogs jumped up on the little couch we had outside, and they just watched me blow the bubbles all that period of time. I must admit, I'm gonna tell you the truth, I really had a good time blowing those bubbles. Just kind of sometimes those easy things, you know, just those things kind of take you back to a peaceful time when it was your childhood and things were just easy and fun. And we got those kinds of toys, you know. We didn't get the fancy toys that the kids have today that cost a lot of money. Like you would have like a ball, you would have a, what was that one thing we had? You got the jacks. You had the jacks where you could sit outside with your friends and play jacks for hours. You know, you had your onesies, your twosies, and you just had the best time with your jacks and playing. And when I saw this ballerina here, I said, oh my goodness, what would be a cool thing if you could dance among the bubbles someone's blowing bubbles and you could dance among it? Wouldn't that be just the coolest? Just the coolest. So that's my thing today. That's what I'm doing. I got these bubbles. I got this lovely ballerina. And she's just dancing among the bubbles. The bubbles showed up. She said, oh my goodness, let me just see if I could keep dancing. And she kept dancing. And the bubbles just flowed around her. She just kept dancing and the bubbles flowed around her. Just beautiful like that. Oh my God. Oh goodness, that was great. So that is number 19, bubbles. I'm trying to keep them kind of simple. I don't want to do a whole bunch. I wanted to add some, let me see, I have my pencil here, my little charcoal pencil. Bet you it's not sharpened. Yep, didn't sharpen it. I was supposed to take it upstairs and sharpen it, but I didn't. Let's see if I could use one of these charcoal lines to just kind of, nope, it's not, can't use that either. Well, that means I'm gonna have to leave it how it is. I want to get my white Posca pen and add some, not splatters, because you know I can't splatter. See, if I was gonna splatter, I probably would have splattered all along that. So I'm just gonna add some little white dots like a splatter all around mine, because I can't splatter to save my soul. Wish I could, but I can't splatter. I just can't. I splattered once and it just ruined the whole composition, and I was like, I gotta make it over. I gotta do it over because I didn't like the way it looked. But these kind of mimic a splatter, don't they? Yeah. Wonder if I go around it like that, kind of highlight them a little bit with my white Posca-like pen. Like that. Wonder if I use my light blue pencil, if I use my light blue on here, how would it do it? Would it add anything to it? Do anything to make them look a little, stand out a little bit? Just stand out a little bit, bubbles. Just a little bit, bubbles. Stand out just a little bit. A few blue splatters. Now I had the words "Just Dance" but I don't know if I want to add a word here. I think I just want to leave it. I don't think I want to add anything else to it. So this is number 19, bubbles. So I'll see you all in the next video when I work with tissue. Maybe tissue and map could go together. I'll see what I come up with. I keep trying to put two together, but my mind only does one at a time. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my page today. I like it. I like it. I think it's cute. You know what? Does this have a black? I don't like the white among her feet. See if I could get that to go a little bit darker right there. There, where her feet are. There. That's better. That's better. Okay, so now I'm done. So I'll see you all in the next video when I tackle the next thing. I used to say at the end of my videos, self-care is not selfish. I think we still need to hang out with self-care. Remember to take care of yourself. Self-care is not selfish. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.